going to a place of pain, torment and condemnation. Later, when I got over this coronavirus, I was released from the hospital, but when I was at home I thought about this terrible vision. I realized that this disease is a spiritual war against humanity, and I began a campaign of prayer. This angel of death is getting furious and wicked, killing even children in Western Europe, because it is encountering prayer of believer. This demon is moving with anger and wickedness. I beseech you, Mother and Father, to rise from sleep and distraction. The enemy is in our street. Look, if you think this war is a joke, just look at the number of the deaths in television. We are not better than those who have fallen. We must rise in prayer in order to stop the enemy that is taking one territory after another. He is invading country after country, but he can be stopped and opposed by men and women on their knee in prayer. This is not the time of distraction. We must fight to oppose the capture of our family member. This wind is from hell. I saw that there was a powerful female demon conquering innocent behind this sickness. She is encountering real children of God and she is failing in her conquest. She is afraid of prayer, which is our greatest weapon. Prayer will destroy her. There is no greater weapon than prayer. I said that these demons were talking to some doctors who are their collaborator. This explains why the medical community is opposed to Dr. Rault, who is healing people with chloroquine. Can you imagine a country like France is treating people with antibiotic Clamoxal? Doctors are collaborators. Beloved, there is number of the dead set as target by the kingdom of darkness. As long as the number of the deads is not yet reached, this pandemic will move from one country to another, until the number of the deads is reached. But there is human collaboration in this massacre perpetrated by the unseen world. But this wind will pass when the kingdom of Satan has reached the targeted numbers. However, God children on their knees can interrupt and abort this massacre. In our church we have made a decision of war, and today at midnight the battle will be launched. We will face the enemy and overpower her. Those who pray will not be seen by her, but those who live in distraction will be seen by this demon in the street.
I will leave the full video in the description box, but I also am going to leave this in the description box. All right, let me come back and I'll leave this because, all right, there is a spiritual cause underlying most diseases. Here are a few that may help you identify key areas of emotional buildup that may be manifested in your body. Like abdominal cramps means fear and stopping the process. So you got the spirit of fear. Abscess, fermenting thoughts over hurt, slights, and revenge. Accidents, so when you encounter accidents, inability to speak up for yourself, rebellion against authority, belief in violence. Aches, longing for love, longing to be held. Acne, not accepting the self, dislike of the self. Remember, I told you everything happens in the spiritual realm first. Just gonna go into a few. Allergies, denying your own power. Alzheimer's disease, refusal to deal with the word as it is. Hopelessness and helplessness. Anger. So people who are struggling with the spirit of anger, hopelessness and helplessness, and they refuse to deal with the world as it is, they'll suffer from Alzheimer's disease. That's the demon that comes for them. All right. Anemia, yes, but attitude, lack of joy, fear of life, not feeling good enough. Now, let me go to cancer because a lot of people don't understand why a lot of people get cancer. Cancer is people dealing with deep hurt, long-standing resentment. People who get cancer hold on to resentment. They're unforgiving. That's why, do you see the pain that comes with cancer? And remember, God, you're supposed to forgive. So people who get cancer, they have deep hurt, long-standing resentment, deep secret. They have a deep secret or grief eating away at the self. They have something hidden. Carrying hatreds. So people who get cancer, they carry hatreds. They have deep secrets, okay? And they have long-lasting resentment, deep hurt. They're unforgiving. Canker sores, festering words held back by the lips. Now, cellulite, stretch marks is stored anger and self-punishment. All right, colds, too much going on at once, mental confusion, disorder, small hurts, Now, let me read that again. Colds, too much going on at once, mental confusion, disorder, small hurts. So when you got a cold, cast out the spirit of confusion. All right. Coughs, a desire to bark at the world. Listen to me. All right. Cramps, tension, fear, gripping hold on. Cuts, punishment for not following your own rules. So when you get a cut, that's what it means. Deafness, when you get spiritual deafness, is because of your rejection, stubbornness, isolation. What don't you want to hear? Don't bother me. Diabetes, longing for what might have been, a great need to control. So people who have diabetes have a great need to control. They have deep sorrow, no sweetness left. Diarrhea, fear, rejection, and running off. Dizziness, flighty, scattered thinking, and a refusal to look. Okay, what else can I get into? I'm gonna leave this at the bottom so you can look this up. Food poisoning, allowing others to take control, feeling defenseless, fungus, stagnating beliefs, refusing to release the past, letting the past rule today. So most sicknesses come, all sicknesses come from the spiritual realm first. Even headaches, invalidating the self criticism, fear, heartburn, fear, clutching fear. Hemorrhoids, fear of deadlines, anger of the past, afraid to let go. Herpes, genitalias, mass belief in sexual guilt, and the need for punishment. So I will leave this at the end, impotency. So a lot of men are impotent. Sexual pressure, tension, guilt, social beliefs, spite against a previous mate, fear of mother. So that's how guys get impotent. All right. Influenza, response to mass negativity and beliefs, fear, belief in statistics. All right.